Good evening, everybody. This is Kairos yet again. We got a little bit of technical difficulties here. We're in the We Like Dota League week 5, though. We just started week 5. First match of the evening. We got about 4 or 5 matches to cast. And stream is up. Looks like everything's good. But I'm technically not in as a caster. Like, as you can see, there's quite a few spectators, but that's fine. Whatever. I'm just going to keep casting. So, Cannonballs versus MAHTILA. And so far so good on the standard ban. So we got Tusk and Lesh getting banned out right away.
5 seconds remaining.
So we got Injustice, Dollar in the Swiss. Bring up some stats real quick.
Reserve time.
Cannonballs versus MAHTILA. Let's see if either of these teams have a win right now. I don't think so. Pretty sure that's a negative. Ghost Rider. And this is actually streaming.
Dire team
Hang on a second. Let's see if we can get the Dota 2 Reborn. So we got 2 different instances of Dota here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we're all sorting technical difficulties. There we go. Good to go now. Now let's take up MAHTILA. MAHTILA are 1 and 2 right now. They won against CBG in the second week. And Cannonballers. Don't think I have any stats on them yet. I think they're at least 0 and 2, possibly 0 and 3. I'll have to check that real quick though. But Gyro does make it through the draft. Quap and they got getting some Cannonballs playing it safe. They're getting the roamers out of the way. So CM and PA, there's your safe lane right there. They didn't want her banned out. She hasn't been banned necessarily as much as she's been picked. Let's put it that way. So Gyro makes it through. Bounty does get banned out, so no more roaming supports in that respect. And we're starting to see a little bit. Everybody's sort of getting on the same page here with the league and everything. We've had a lot of reschedules and such, and we've had a lot of people people are getting they got off their tags. Everything seems to be going a lot better. And this thing started on the dot, literally. Like I came in a little bit later and I was like, nope, they're gone. They started. See if I can adjust my resolution here. Just a little bit bigger for you. Maybe 610. Oh, this is weird. Full screen it is. This may flicker out a little bit once in a while. So just please bear with me as we deal with Reborn Day 1. Alright, here we go. That should do. That's a little bit bigger. Good to go. So, while we were waiting, Lena makes it through. So we got a Gyro and a Lena. Normally you'd see Lena against a Gyro. So there's your mid. Gonna be pretty ridiculous, all things considered. Oki has been their mid almost every time. He's Beastmaster before, and I think Quap. Either Beastmaster and then Quapper or something else at that point. Silencer getting banned out. They don't want to shut down. They don't want to shut down Lena. So there's your safe lane and there's your mid, and we've also got our at least 2 for the mid for Cannonballs decided at this point anyway. So I'm in full screen, but the resolution is wow. Yep. It has proven difficult indeed. We've got a lot of people that aren't even in the brand new channel that we set up because yeah, it's just weird. All right, so video. Let's try this one more time. There we go. That's what I wanted. Windowed. That's the biggest one it'll give me, huh? All right, let's go full screen. Let's get bigger. Quick edit here.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick.
Broadcasting in English. Alright, good to go. How's our resolutions doing here? Alright, so while we were waiting, we had some time to kill anyway. So we had a ban out on Shaky and Blood, and Silencer and Vis getting banned out next.
5 seconds.
Sarge's one of the less likely, not so much, he's not so popular in this meta, but I think I think Cannonballs tried to use it earlier in this league, like week 1 or week 2. So they might have played off the stats and banned based off of Cannonballs refining their game on Visage. So Shaky and Blood are out. Silencer, Visage are out. They're out. They did MAHTILA did burn quite a bit of time on their reserve there.
Spirit breaker.
All right, Spirit making it through.
Radiant team pick.
So you got your roamer, you got your off lane. You got some pretty solid. So you got the makings of a good gank squad with Crystal and Spirit, while PA gets some free farm. Just a matter of getting her, keeping her free. You get that early battle fury, preferably before around the 15-minute mark, preferably. But against the Gyro and a roaming Lina, I'm pretty much gonna have to keep my camera glued to Lina the whole time, because every time I don't, and Lina's in mid, as soon as she starts roaming, people die before I can even do anything. And they're just dead before I can even get the camera over there. So I pretty much have to keep my camera on Ogi for this match. So you lucky bastard. So Omni coming in. Kind of a surprise. He's not as effective. Again, I mean, they must have some melee heroes in mind for this, for their last 2 picks. Because they've got a medium and long range hero right here. If they're, I mean, it's not like Omni's a bad pick, but he synergizes so much better against melee. Then again, against Spirit though, against the Spirit Breaker, who will constantly be on top, he will be able to reverse a lot of damage and put it back on Spirit Breaker right away. And here's another weird one. We got Drow Ranger with the only synergy we're gonna get so far anyway is with Crystal Maiden. The rest of them are melee. So we're not seeing a ton of synergy on Cannonballs, but we are seeing a lot of roam power and a lot of late game potential here. Drow, if she can get fat enough to get a Shadow Blade or somewhere near a Shadow Blade, she'll be in pretty good position to help out with Spirit Breaker and Maiden. But she needs her own farm too. She's not been like Wind Ranger. It's almost always been Wind Ranger over Drow in every meta, every time in the meta. And I just casted a game today where it was a Drow against a Wind head to head in the mid, and guess who won? It was the Windy, and the Windy was able to start roaming a lot sooner. So Undying making it through. Interesting. Early game gank power is pretty strong against CM and Drow. You do have plenty of stuns and silences to worry about here, but Undying is all about sapping your strength and getting on top of you and getting the zombies down. Because once you put I mean, you got a range game here, but once you start putting another factor like the Tombstone in play, next thing you know, you're pretty much out of space. You're out of you lose. Undying will probably wind up being on top of you because you're busy hitting the Tombstone or whatnot. So PL does not make it through, which is a good choice for them, mainly because, you know, they don't, aside from a Battle Fury and maybe Spirit Breaker get an Axe and CM's ult, there's not a whole lot of AoE to stop him in the late game. Mainly physical AoE. The big thing is that you have all these one-shot, like one-trick pony things to counter. I mean, Battle Fury on a PA would help a lot, but you still have, that's still putting a lot on one person. And he's also really popular in this meta. And Rubik getting banned out because they don't want Call Down, they don't want Laguna Blade. There's so many spells to steal. There are very few passives on this team, and most of the abilities on every single one of these heroes is fantastic. Rocket Barrage and Call Down, stealing the rocket. I mean the missile rather. Stealing almost any of Lina's spells is great as long as you know how to use them. Undying, stealing the Tombstone, stealing Flesh Golem, which would be really weird to see, great to see opposite Flesh Golems, but I mean stealing any of Omni's spells, stealing Repel, Purification, I mean any of them, fantastic. So good ban, a great ban from MAHTILA for getting them out of there. And Rubik has seen quite a bit of play in the support role. He's been pick banned at least a good 10 times in this league so far, going into week 5.
Disruptor.
All right, more defense. So that's a little more synergy with Drow's ult, but no carry synergy. But that's going to put a lot of, like, if you have a Disruptor would, honestly, I mean, MAHTILA, that's a great pick for them more than anything, be able to glimpse Spirit Breaker out. But I think picking Disruptor will keep Spirit Breaker from getting glimpsed out constantly. And Disruptor's early game damage can't be overlooked either. And he's gonna be eating up a lot of mana. He's gonna be hogging it. So the early to mid game potential for Cannonballs is pretty damn strong. They've got a hard carry to take him out through the late game if it goes beyond, like, say, I don't know, 40, 50 minutes. And the Doctor makes it through. So now we have to worry about BKBs and such. We got Death Ward, we got stuns, a lot of good spells that Rubik could potentially steal too. So counters to counters to counters here. Disruptor and Witch Doctor, very good rivals in terms of being able to counter each other out. So here we go. Ogi on the mid with Lina saying Sanj, she told me to say Sanj, on the Omni Knight. Alright, so for our mid, we got Ogi, which is probably going to be going up against most likely Halajni. Then you got Epic Fail on the Spirit, and then Pabs on this Pabs standing in on the CM. Dalrin on their hard carry PA. Injustice going to be playing crowd control, and it's going to be going up against Ogi on the Lina, Morpheus on the Gyro, Sanj on the Omni, Uhura on the Witch Doctor, and then Geo on the Undying. It's a pretty, I'm pretty much, based on the draft alone, I want to give this one to MAHTILA, but there is a ton of potential, mainly because they just have a little bit more synergy, a little bit more early game potential. And for camera, here we go. So yeah, the early game synergy is a little stronger on MAHTILA's side. The mid game and the gank potential and counter initiation belong to Cannonballs right now. And it's really just a matter of how these teams play. I'd say fairly even, but I'm gonna call it 60-40 MAHTILA right now. Where is my music? Gotta have some musics. Yeah. MAHTILA, they're still coming off a loss to, let me dig up some info for you here real quick. So MAHTILA are coming off a loss right now. Last week they played Cookie Monster Killers, who are currently, I believe, 3-0 or 4-0 right now. Cookie Monster are undefeated. And Boner Soup, they lost against Boner Soup in the first week, and they won against CVG. MAHTILA actually I don't know the MAHTILA Red, but apparently MAHTILA is Portuguese for pack of dogs. Let's see who's got the best chomping animation right now. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that. The mini golf champion that is Undying, taunting you to put into his mouth. We got Ogi. What else we got? Spirit chomping away. Okay, there they go. They're going. wards and counter wards being bought. So far, anyway. Ain't Dota without pauses, folks. Ain't Dota without pauses. Even in the pro circuit, you're gonna see pauses. Now we resorted to drawing dicks. Dicks on map. Dicks on map. Yeah, everybody's here. Woo! Let's do this.
Thank you.
Alright, so we got wards. Do we have sentries yet? Oh my oh boy. There we go, make those icons a little bigger for you. Looks like I'm gonna have to redo my my little console auto exec too with the new reborn. So it's going to be Ogi against Solajni in the mid. And here we go, big wrap around. No smoke, but I said fuck it, we're going to... They see him. Oh my god, my fucking mouse is inverted. Yep. Eyesight contact made. Gotta get out of there. Quick adjustment here again. Some action here.
I'll take that.
A little bit of a collision. Oh wow, both teams are colliding down here. And Solajni is going to pick up the rune. Epic Fail decides to dive in, going up against Dalrin. Epic Fail taking lots of damage, and they do drop the stone. They did have the stone for this. But it might be too much. No, Epic Fail is getting... Oh, he's under Rocket Barrage and a Purification takes damage, but I think he's going to get away with this one, just barely. Just a head-on collision with their whole team. Who got the top rune? Injustice made a break for it, basically. Got it. Alright, well, we're getting the last hits and everything set up. A quick adjustment. Invert, invert, invert. Reverse camera grip. Okay, that's got to be it. Let's try that. Sweet Jesus, we're back to somewhat back to normal anyway. One last adjustment. I think I just about got this down. Let's move this camera speed up. Let's double it up here. Yeah, that's a little more like what I'm used to. Alright, so we got Pabs and no, Solajni rotated top. Okay, so we have Dalrin. Oh wow. Going all or nothing with their carry here. Going up against a Alina in the mid is going to be extremely difficult at best. You'll be able to spam the dagger to your heart's content, but eventually you are going to run out of mana with that. Whereas Zogi is able to carefully manage her stuff a little bit better.
Damage.
Wow, why is this being so fucking weird? Bring this way down. So it's Morpheus and Uhura against Epic Fail and Injustice down bottom. So far so good for Morpheus. He's picking up, already picked up 10 creep score. Against, really Epic Fail is the one who needs the farm the most. Oh, we got a cast bouncing off. It's going to hit Injustice twice. And there's first blood right there with the Rocket Barrage. Epic Fail trying to follow up. We've got backup too. Sanj is also here too. Wasn't necessary though. It is a tri-lane, but most of that jungle action is going to Sanj. So nicely done, nicely done. Just take it all the way down, see what happens. Yeah, I liked it in Reborn being able, or in the original being able to just click and hold and just slowly pan, so to speak. This is just clunky and jerky. Oh, there we go. So it's got that. We got this instead. I don't like that either. I like being able to hold it. This has been, I'm going to take the stream, I'll probably take the stream offline here pretty soon.
This'll come in handy.
It's just a matter of getting used to these new controls and stuff. And I'm going to give you guys some quality, but this literally happened at the last minute. We got cast bouncing off with the missile and everything, and yeah, down goes Epic Fail. And Justice actually on the run too. We got a possible rocket barrage. Nope, didn't even need it. The range, 365 range was just enough under that tower, and the train lane comes out with 3 kills to no losses right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, just bear with me. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way, just panning, just doing the old-fashioned camera pan. So the Wraith Band now done with a little bit of extra change in pocket. He could start a Helm of the Dominator if he wanted to, but he's probably going to go straight for boots. Getting last hits and at least 1 kill, possibly more. Yeah, Morpheus has at least 2 kills here. 2 kills and an assist. He'll pull way ahead for their carry. Versus in the middle, you got Dalrin, who's getting pushed out by Ogi. Because simply just a matter of Ogi's got just more range. He's got maximum, like beyond most heroes' maximum range. I believe that is the longest in the game without sniper bonuses. So 670 range plus fantastic range harass ability. He's already got level 6 at 5 minutes, and he's ready to start roaming. Now he pretty much, with the Invis rune, he's gonna, yeah, Dalrin's going to go down to this right now. Laguna Blade to the face in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he holds off for a second. Oh, here it comes. Just waiting for it. Okay, he's going for the rune. Getting him isolated, getting him away from creeps, away from the tower. That was the best opportunity to do it right there, but he holds off with the Invis. Ogi playing it safe. Has a great opportunity to kill, but okay, they see Injustice in the lane. But still, I mean, you got a lot of attack power here. You know, baiting Injustice with the rune. Sends him back, but it doesn't matter. Glimpse ain't gonna save you. Not this time. No ways with which to hit back. No Thunder Strike or anything like that. Just all defense. So Dalrin. So surprisingly, the first Laguna Blade gank did not go to Dalrin, but that's actually going to work better for him in the long run. But they're still 4-0 right now. We finally get the crits on Dalrin to be able to spam that dagger and crit for a little bit more loving. So Ogi now has something to think about when rotating around here. And quick pause for that. I'm going to go ahead and fix some stuff here while they're getting Undying back in. See if there's something else I could do about this. There's got to be another way to do this. Basic settings, advanced settings. Yeah, we're maxed out on that. Huh, that's new. Quick attack. Guys, I apologize for this stream being so shitty right now, but a mix of pauses plus I mean, literally, we got this. We have completely different controls, practically, at least for camera controls and stuff like that. Okay, no spectating. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Smooth camera motion. There we go, folks. Yeah. Now we're back to where we used. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like to see. There we go. I'm feeling better about this already. So, 4-0. There's still plenty of room to come back. We have a little bit of pressure on Cannonballs' top tower for now. The other towers are doing okay. Pretty much no damage on any of these other towers. Okay, to 27 spectators. So far so good. Let's see how we're doing on the last hits here. Dalrin's still holding his ground, pretty much even, slight edge, but he's also down 1 kill at this point. All right, Geo's back. The tri-lane is doing really well for MAHTILA. Lajni rotating up. He's got level 6. Got 1 point in the ore for everybody else. So the MAHTILA's weak point is really up top. You got Sang pretty much alone. He's definitely gankable. He has no points in repel, but they don't know that. But if they get an idea, if they look closely enough, once they get that aura on them, they'll figure out exactly what level it is once they see how badly they're being slowed. And they might be able to make a decision to gank a little sooner than later. So Pab's rotating around with his tri-lane. Might get a gank opportunity in the mid, but since Ogi is able to just hang back so deep, so far away, it's going to make it a little bit harder to gank than they want. Meanwhile, down bottom, that bottom cannonball tower being the source of all this aggression, all this that's taking the most damage right now, down to about half, and that catapult's still chipping away. Lajni not doing too bad herself. Yeah, she's about halfway behind Morpheus, who not only has double the creep score, literally double the creep score, he also has 2 kills and an assist under his belt too. So they're gonna have to change whatever's going on with Cannonballs. They have to change their strategy slightly, and at least adjust for the fact that they're behind. And now we have a double damage Ogi pounding away on this mid tower. Oh, here we go. We got our first charge that I can see. He's coming right on him. Doesn't see it coming. Here comes Pabs to follow up. Here we go. Having a nice crit with the dagger. Oh, double damage is not going to save him this time. Clean gank for Cannonballs, and they are on the board. 4-1. Pabs getting some farm with that one. That's just enough, yeah, enough to complete the boots and get some extra wards out. That's going to take a lot of the pressure off Pabs for at least the next 5-6 minutes for warding.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire's bottom tower. So Epic Fail content to just hang back. He's going for an early drum before. He doesn't even have boots right now though. He's got a bracer and stuff, but you know he gets the damage bonus with his move speed, so it's not a bad idea to. It's not a bad idea to go ahead and get at least boots. So that might work against him. He's going for more stats in team fight with the ability to charge in, relying on that more than anything. Meanwhile, Injustice getting overstaying his welcome a little bit. Sanji's going to push him out. Now we have a rotation from Ogi, who's got her blade up. She wants some payback for that last gank. Thanks, Disco. I'm casting, I think, every match. One got rescheduled, so I think I'm going to be doing about every match. Uh-oh, Ogie's getting caught out. Oh, man, he fires back with a combo, but not before Pabs gets a hold of him. Just a couple more hits to go. That Frostbite hurting, but Singh is there to save the day in the mid. So that's a clean kill for MAHTILA, and now Laguna Blade will be up in just under a minute. So they have to, Cannonballs in a position where they have to, like, post gank, they have to do something about the fact that Laguna Blade's on down, and it has a relatively short cooldown. Oh, here we go. We're catching it. We're catching a zombie, and we're sending him back, all the way back. Kinetic field gonna block the way back. Geo has no idea it even happened to him. He gets caught and runs into the kinetic field a little bit more. We got one more hit of Frostbite, and here comes reinforcements with Halajny. Drops the tombstone just for kicks, but that's actually gonna. Whoa, Jesus Christ! Here comes Sanj. The tombstone drops just in time. Pab's in trouble here. Oh, tied to creeps. So that desperation tombstone actually did pay off. They did give. It is down, and they did get the money for it. But holy shit, that was. Nice backup from MAHTILA to at least spin that back around. One support for one. Meanwhile, what the hell happened bottom? We got Epic Fail diving in solo with the Nether Strike, trading blow for blow. And taking out Morpheus. So CB doing a good job of. See, we got that Laguna. Yeah, Laguna's back up. CB doing a good job of fighting back here. Ogie kind of giving away his position here by blasting these trees, but he wants to get close enough for that Laguna. It's so close. You can taste it. It's literally a catapult away. That doesn't make much sense, but he's going to go ahead and get behind him. Fires. But he's going to lead off with the LSA, hits Halajny. Here comes the rest of the team. Not going to save him. Sand gets in range for the purification, takes him out. We're firing off a defensive. Kinetic field's down, static field. Looks like MAHTILA took a good chunk of that. And here comes Dalrun. Slicing away on Uhuru. Down he goes, and Justice in trouble though. Geo's going down. They got two guys under the tower, but the creeps are tanking, and the zombies will help. Dalrun wants a piece of this. Get a lucky crit, it's over. But he's still got to contend with all that magic damage. And here comes Sanj, who's low on mana. But here he comes. He wants it. Dalrun gets it. Gets the crit. Takes out Ogie. Now Sanj wants payback. Pops the Guardian Angel just a second too late. But here comes more reinforcements from Pass. From Pabs. And now we're under cover of night. That's it's always when you're. It always turns to night when you're chasing, doesn't it? Doesn't it always happen? So Geo. Oh man, here comes another strike. Reinforcements popping Geo from behind. And Epic Fails in deep trouble. He's under that tower. He's going to trap the trade kills. Morpheus also taking out Dalrun, so that wasn't the exchange they were looking for. The rest of everybody else was just out of position. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of push going down bottom. They're going to have to do something about that. We got a catapult chipping away. Good so far, decent rotations here. And Morpheus really took an early lead, but that last kill he got picked off down bottom. It's going to cost him a little bit. Halajny's actually picking up. He catches up with Ogie in the last hits, getting lots of farm in that jungle right now. Got the mask, got the morbid mask, got the sustain. Gonna have a Mask of Madness pretty soon here. So keeping the pace on the farm and being able to rotate on defense is not a bad thing. We're 10-6. Still a pretty damn close game here. Cleaning up the middle. Might take this chance to move in. Let's take a look. This is what MAHTILA can see right now. They do have one offensive ward, two offensive wards in the jungle, so they are going to notice Halajny has been more or less free farming for the last few minutes. And here is Cannonball Vision. Vision's really where it's at when it comes to when you got these roaming gankers like Epic Fail. So he's almost a few hundred, like about 400 and change, and he'll have his drum. But no boots. I mean, he's got the ability to charge around where he wants, like right now, but he won't be doing it at any like impressive speeds or anything. So he's gonna go ahead and clean up the looks like the top. No, he's gonna clean up middle and then moonwalk his way out. And Pabs did get caught out there. They dropped the stone. Sorry, I missed that one. Morpheus taking advantage, pushing in deep. Flat Cannon. He's trying to use as much of his flat cannon as he can. And Justice taking about half of his health. And here comes, he's got backup. Phase Boots and Helm of the Dominator done. Do they have a creep to pull with? Does he have a creep? I don't see one. If you guys see a creep on Morpheus, let me know. But for the most part, I don't see one. Halajny getting lots more farm. That Mask of Madness is done now. pulling away. Pap's getting some free farm down up top. Drake's done. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go 14 minutes to level 5. That's that's rough. That is just rough. Their team is just grateful that he's got 3 points in his aura. Meanwhile, Epic Fail getting pushed. The middle tower on Cannonball side pounding and is almost down. And they really want to finish it off before it gets denied. It is in deny range, which is interesting, but nope. We got Morpheus diving too deep. He's got a charge on him. He doesn't know it. He's overstaying his welcome. Way too long air. Gets kinetic field, but oh no, the stun knocks him out of it, but the Nether Strike sends him right back in. That was cool to watch. For a second, I was wondering if he was going to even fly away from this. Halashni's going to go ahead and kill these creeps and then deny the tower. And that's one more kill for Cannonballers, and Morpheus gets knocked down just another peg. He's knocked down a little bit on his net worth, and he loses some farm that Halashni is rapidly closing in on. Helm is going for a helm. So it's is it 2 helms? So we got a helm on each team. Now we're on Creep Watch 2015. And they want this top tower now, which is in good health. They're in a great position to defend. We've got everybody's nearby. They're able to farm, and they're also able to come help very quickly. They've got vision. Everybody can pretty much see each other. I mean, we got a sort of a Mexican standoff, but here comes the trump card. Epic Fail coming in from behind, but he's really deep. He's going up on their whole team right now. Ogie getting hit. Pap's here to back him up, but no, it is 2 on 5 for a few seconds here. And the call down's going to turn things around with the tombstone and a death ward and the Lacuna Blade. Yeah, that was way too deep, and they paid for it. Injustice is also going to go down. Halashni will probably get away, but Injustice is going to have to sacrifice himself. We got a missile lock. We won't even need it. We got a double damage Ogie. Not even necessary. So, yeah, Halashni's just going to go ahead and gust and moonwalk out, but that's a 4 for nothing right there. That was way too deep. And they played into a lot of team fight. There is a lot of AoE team fight on this team. You got 2 powerful shots from Ogie, who's got them all maxed out. You've got the flat cannon, you've got call down, you've got tombstone, you've got death ward, and then you've got the AoE from purification at point blank range. Yeah, you do not want to be charging these guys. Wow, that was a really good shot by MAHTILA managing that. Not overcommitting. Oh boy, yeah, there goes the upswing. Good comeback for a little bit, getting their singular pickoffs. The people that are overstaying their welcome, but they're gonna have to change their game plan right now. Halashni's getting a little close. Ops to just go ahead and back off. And still, it's like not catching a creep or anything. They're gonna dive on Dalrin. We got zombies chasing him out. Sand's gonna get glimpsed back, so it just leaves Ogie isolated, but here comes the rest of them. Diving in, Justice gonna take the full force of this and go down, but not before he gets his ult up. Dalrin does go down too, but oh man, Halashni getting chased out by the Death Ward and everything. Epic Fail is here, but a little late. Nether Strike will take out Ogie, but no, not before his whole team almost gets wiped. You gotta be asking if Paps was completely just not in position with no scroll, and that was pretty much it right there. We're very close to GG already. This is fucking Dota, and this could still come around. You could be down by 30k and find a way to turn it around if you're both good and lucky. So we're at a 7,500 gold lead total for MAHTILA right now, but we still have 2 towers, 2 tier 2 towers on Cannonballs. And how are we doing on the farm here? We've fallen behind quite a bit. Yeah, Dalrin is actually in the bottom half, being their hardest carry. Epic does have the drum done, so that 1 kill did pick up a little bit of farm with that, even if he lost it. Not sure if he was able to panic buy anything. Pabs is... These 2 sisters are about to duel, but Ogie's in a much better position to do it. Could just Laguna his way. Yep, here comes the Yules to the LSA, and here comes the combo. Didn't realize he had the Yules. And there she goes. Easy pickoff. That'll extend the lead just a little bit more. The interesting thing though is Cannonballers have a much better chance to snowball back into this because there's more tier 1 towers with which to come back from. Kills on MAHTILA are worth more. So this is completely not over. And we got treads. All right, yay. Treads and a drum. And we got a little bit of damage. He's going to dive. He's diving on Sang. He's going to be able to save himself, but he has almost no mana. He must have seen that. Nether Strike hits. So can we get the 17%? Not before Sang healed himself up. And here comes backup. Uhura's here. Fortunately, he's not near any creeps, so that cast is only going to bounce once, and he's just going to get out. A lot of vision here. Dalwyn able to pick up the speed. He's got money for his helm if he wants it now. Oh, Nemo in the middle. Ogi's getting double teamed, but he can handle himself. Lajni's going to get comboed, but not before Ogi's... Oh, he glimpses him into the static storm. Nice save. Going to fire off a slave just to keep him running. Just burn her ass as she runs. But nope. Not going to get a kill there. We did have a little bit more backup from Dalwyn nearby. Looks like the helm is on its way out. There it is. Oh man, they just dove real deep. Ogi just overstaying your welcome there, getting a little too aggressive. That was pretty much self-explanatory, getting comboed like hell. By 2 actually. Was it 2 or 3? So Undying going the tank route. Just being able to hold up that golem. That's actually a more valid build these days because being able to sustain that golem for, you know, getting that extra 25% damage for just a little bit longer with Vanguard is not a bad thing. And he's able to build into a mech now if he wants to. Do we have a mech anywhere else? Injustice, nowhere near a mech. Let's get a quick item update here. So the Yule's now done, and Ogi's building into a scepter. Pretty standard. Morpheus has not really had any changes. He's got the Yash on the way out. Oh, here we go. We got a smoke action. Smoke action. Who are they gonna hit first? They're running into Halajni at point blank range. Sand blink dagger blinks in, but he immediately gets blinked right back out with a glimpse. And he gets an AoE static field with the kinetic field and the silence all together. And Pabs finally pops the ult for the first time, taking out 1-2. Death Ward coming in, but no, Uhura gets stunned before he can maintain it. And Sang is going to go down. That's almost a complete team wipe. That was a complete gank wipe, however. Nice comeback by Cannonballers. Holy shit. Woo! What a fucking comeback that was. This isn't even done yet. I don't even think this is done. Woo! So complete turnaround of complete turn of events. A solo gank failed. 4-man smoke gank failed. And now MAHTILA, with a good chunk of their lead out of the way, they still have positional advantage. They still have more towers, but they might lose this tower. They have just enough time. I mean, it's going to drop fast. Do they have fort? Yes, they do. They're going to pop it. That's just enough time to bring almost everybody in for a team fight, but they're going to decide not to after that last wipe. Woo. Pab's getting his first ult of the game and doing it in spectacular fashion. Oh, Epic Fail just diving on the creeps. Holy shit, my heart skipped. Geo. Okay, everybody's up, but they decided to hold the tier 2 tower. So tier 1 down. First stone drawn for Cannonballs as well. This is where it starts to really start coming back around. So we've got 4 kills in tower and tier 1 tower gold all at the same time. And we're back to almost square one. Again, MAHTILA's still holding a slight lead, but the momentum is totally on the side of Cannonballs now. And yeah, this is match 1 of 4 tonight. We got a busy night ahead of me. Should be streaming every match. I should have a co-caster on the, I believe it's the 9 o'clock one, 9 o'clock Eastern. Might have Mr. Meeseeks help me out on that one. So we're up to a soon-to-be, okay, the Battle Fury is, it's got about 15, it's somewhere around 2,000 gold to go. It's going to be a almost 30-minute Battle Fury, roughly. But we are picking up more farm for the supports. Oh god, no, 4 of them got caught in the static field and the kinetic field. Sand goes down before he can even pop a spell. Ogi now getting hit by the Nether Strike. 3 down before they can even fire off a spell. Morpheus now going down, call down, holding his ground, but not enough damage because they've already been wiped out. Uhura's like, well, shit. What do you do? Complete team wipe for Cannonballs and turning this shit right around. Woo! And now they take the lead, I believe. This is gonna be the lead. Yep. They're gonna get this tower. It's gonna be incredibly close. We have that was Battle Fury gold right there. That was pretty much Sand Yasha gold almost. Helm of the Dummy. Good chunk of the orb done for a Manta Style now. And we got a no Glimmer Cape for you. We're going with the Shadow Blade. And for our supports, we picked up some gold. And we got something on the way out. Arcane's out. Might be able to build well into a mech now. Just a few. Whew. Good lordy. What a comeback this has been. We are pretty much dead even in the gold count. Cannonball's taking slight lead now. That was a 10,000 gold swing. And now you gotta be thinking, as MAHTILA, now what? Well, you gotta be thinking BKBs for one. Get that static field out of the way. Pabs sees Morpheus, but that Shadow Blade paying itself off in spades already. He's gonna he sees Morph and Geo. He notices that Morph has nobody behind him now. It's a great gank opportunity. He can lead off with the Frostbite, but his teammates aren't quite in position yet. He does get the courier. Oh, Pabs. Forget. Rule number 1 of being invis: be careful with that courier. I have lost many a courier as Ricky. There they go. Where's the Pelagini? Diving with the dagger, crits with the Frostbite into the freezing field. No chance whatsoever. They're just thinking, no, I'm not going into that. No, I'm just not doing it. Meanwhile, Sanj getting caught. He's going to get combo with the Nether Strike. Oh no, the cast will stop him, and a Death Ward sends him packing with the Slave too. Dalrin also on the run with the Death Ward. He's about to get LSA combo. They have to do something to save him, or they're just going to let him go. No, he blinks back to his allies. Nice job. And another second Nether Strike. Or the first one. First one got canceled. Another kinetic static combo, just eating him up, just fucking cleaning house. Another almost full team wipe coming up to a full team wipe for Cannonballs, 2 in a row. Jesus fucking Christ on a stick. Woo! Oh my God, Cannonballs with the epic comeback. Battle Fury more than done. Luxury gold, well, semi-luxury gold. Now the question is, who's building the BKB? Morpheus is like, well, I got Yasha. I don't really want to do a Manta or a Sanj with it right now. I want to build a damn BKB. Sanj himself, speaking of Sanj, oh, here we go. Morpheus diving in. He said, fuck it, I'm going for it. Call down's going to hit 2. Wow. Yeah, that's surprising. Pulled back on that one. He finally reined it in. Reined in his aggression. That solo, it all started with that solo push getting caught out. Morpheus has been caught out more than once in this game. And Justice trying to pop the missile. Yeah, just barely. It's always satisfying to see that extra couple, 22 dozen gold roughly after you save a buddy. An epic fail. We have the Sanj and Yasha now. Yeah, Sanj and Yasha done. We just need the courier back up. Dalrin waiting on a... Okay, Battle Fury done. What else we got here? Just Tranquil Boots on Pabs. What a boss. What a boss support. You gotta give a guy... I mean, you gotta show some love for a guy who just does that. So, they're going with a cloak, possibly into a pipe. That might be their temporary answer. But more people picking up cloaks is not a bad thing. Now, Morpheus sticking out his neck a little far again. He's got some backup, but the rest of the team's in the mid lane. Dalrin, he's gonna get... Do we have a visual? He's gonna get the dagger, but not gonna follow up. He has no idea Morpheus turned around. Pelagini now with soon to be a Manta. Very close to a Manta now. Oh shit, in the mid lane. Epic fail catching Geo. And the combo from Pabs starting off right away. Not wasting time, but he does get saved by Sand. Now another kinetic static combo. Taken out 2. Gonna get glimpsed back and he's gonna die. The tombstone is still up though. Pelagini getting eaten up by zombies and call down. We've got a defensive creep here. We've even got some hoof stomp action, but nope. Here comes Ogi. LSA combo on Pelagini coming up. No, he gets silenced. And they're turning it right back around again. 4 down, 5 down. Geo, did he buy back? No, he got saved, but this is about to be the 3rd team wipe in a row for Cannonballs. Woohoo! What a comeback story. From one end of this to the other is a 20,000 gold swing. 3 consecutive team wipes by Cannonballs. Talk about overstaying your welcome. Quick DC, so we're going to take a moment to, everybody, Dalrin being, I think, 2nd or 3rd, or 3rd or 4th to last, has now pulled up to top of the net worth. Battle Fury done. I'm sure what's on the courier right now. We still got a Shadow Blade for Pabsy. Wait, he's taking this Shadow Blade off. He had it before. Yeah, he did have a Shadow Blade a long time ago. This is peculiar why he doesn't even have it. So Sand and Yasha now done. And it should be delivered soon for Mr. Epic Fail. Yasha now, or the Manta Style now done. Mech now done. So much gold. So much gold. Meanwhile, there hasn't been any real progress here. We've been pretty much on a... I mean, nobody's really picked up any kills, hardly at all. Who picked up the kill on Maiden? Geo did. Yeah, so he doesn't really have a whole lot to show for it with just one kill and then immediately dying right afterwards. What a fucking turnaround this has been. Like I said, it's fucking Dota. It's all about how you control yourself when shit gets bad. But it was a mix of MAHTILA being way too aggressive early on, mainly just being aggressive for just pushing way too far. Really, that's the big thing. At least twice. Once in the bottom lane and at least once in the mid. Geo is, excuse me. Morpheus. Why is it so hard to get his name right? Morpheus is twice has been caught out. I mean, even with backup. All right. So the question is, what are you getting next? There's a lot of options here. You could go straight to a Satanic. I mean, you could go straight for a Reaver if you wanted. Not a bad choice. And leave a lot of rooms for, say, Aegis, Cheese. You're not going to have to see Cheese for a long time, but... These more options open for things like... Mainly like Aegis. That's the big one right there. Being able to pick up Aegis or Smoke. Or having your own Dust or their own Shadow Blade shenanigans like you usually see on a Witch Doctor carrier. But not for him right now. So a 20k gold swing and then the first Roche of the game. Going to Dalrin. He's gonna pick up that. Is he gonna pick up the Reaver? No, he picks up a Hyperstone. Is he going for Moonshard? Might be going Moonshard AC maybe. Not a bad choice. I guess the saving grace for MAHTILA at this point is they still have they have a tier 1 tower, and they've still got their tier 2 tower closest to Roche, but so does Cannonballs as well. They literally just have to take a step back and just sort of figure out what the hell it is they want to do. First thing is, step 1 is vision. They already see a ward here. Oh no, they don't. That's just me being a caster. So, taking a walk around the park here, trying to see, they see one up top. Meanwhile, not much vision at all. Like, both sides pretty much need to kind of reset here and just get more wards out and just reset the playing field, figure out what's going on. And that's exactly what Pabs is doing with Shadow Blade and a huge pack of wards. One of each there. Did they even see that go up? Nope. So that's a free set of free ward action for a little bit here. Meanwhile, that top tower going under siege. Epic Fail is... Boots no longer not having boots no longer a factor. Oh man, Morpheus coming in, but he's coming in alone, firing the call down on defense. But Pabs wants to chase. Brewer's here to help. Gonna bounce that cask off a creeper too, firing off the Death Ward early. Velocity's gonna have to turn around. But now Death Ward is down. Kinetic Field is also down, but it's gonna be back up soon. And that static kinetic combo, hellacious combos from Injustice. And now Epic Fail getting caught by the LSA combo. Here comes the Laguna Blade, but no, the static field's gonna stop it! And another kinetic static combo. It's only gonna catch one this time. Woo boy. But they are on the run, chasing hard. Morpheus getting chased, get Frostbite and the Freezing Field combo, but Pabs is about to go down. Geo taking the brunt of this, but Sam just barely saving himself. Not able to do anything else. The tombstone's there, but there's just too much damage, too much AoE. And down goes all of MAHTILA for the 4th time in a row. Woohoo! Okay, clear out them zombies real quick. And okay, back to work. Wow. Words cannot describe this. This is probably the biggest comeback of the entire league so far. 5 weeks in. Woohoo! Oh my god, what is this? 9k lead roughly into a very close to 14k. 23k gold swing in the last 10 minutes. 10 minutes or so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, they still got Aegis too. Now Hura's just picking up some more wards, trying to get some more vision. The counter initiation by, and he held on to a static field the first time. You let it go the second time. It only caught one, but it was enough. It caught Ogi before he could even. That's like at least twice that Ogi has not been able to use his Laguna Blade in a team fight, right when he needs to do it. Like exactly right as the combo's about to hit. Everybody can pretty much tell. You Yules, you Yules, you LSA, and then you either go straight to the blade or you slave first. Damn. All right, they're all resetting their side of the map. Here's what they can see, and they see him slowly approaching. They only see one. The map control is just all over Cannonballs right now. So we have a moon shard now done on what was presently just previously just a mask and phase boots. Oh no, not again. Oh no, Geo getting caught out this time alone. The true sight just holding on to him. Another strike and a follow up, and they are completely out of position to help him this time. No follow ups this time. Drops a desperation tombstone, but that is free gold. It's 150 gold to literally the MVP of this game, which has been Epic Fail. Everybody's done a great job. Pabs has done a colossal job of maintaining wards and not getting ganked while doing it. But the main thing is Epic Fail is, or not Epic Fail, but Injustice has been able to hold on to his ult for just the right moment, just about every time. Here we go, sieging that bottom tower. 4 on 2 currently, and reinforcements are on the way though. They're up top. They're coming. That tower's going to drop really fast. Meanwhile, he's picking up some free farm. The Aegis is almost down. Dalrin a little disappointed that he wasn't able to burn it. Ooh, a little funky graphics action up in the top of my screen if you notice there. Thank you, Reborn. I'm sure it's going to be great in a couple of days, weeks, months, but right now it's a little annoying. And more D-ward action going on. Ogi's going to spot him with an illusion, but immediately TPing out. Nice play by Injustice there. On the flip side, we are starting to build into a BKB, which will be a 10-second BKB from Morpheus. 10-second anything at 35 plus is still pretty respectable. Geo is getting, let's see, what is he getting? He's got a little bit of everything right now. Could build into Greaves if he wants to. I don't think we have a mech. No, we don't have a mech on this team, and we could use one. Wouldn't hurt. Now we have a free farming Epic Fail. He's able to just farm all he wants, building into the AC. Oh, he's got the mat. Oh, okay. He's holding on to the Mask of Madness for quite a while. He's finally going to finish it. And we're building into what's probably going to be an Assault Curious, making this even less armor to deal with Moonstone. And look, and very good chance Dalrin's building into a Satanic now. Good item slot management, let's put it that way. Not building a whole bunch of everything. Oh, BKB first, it looks like. Not a bad choice. Constantly getting Yules comboed. Yules is one of the most annoying ways to get comboed. They do see a ward go out for the bottom of Matila's jungle. This has got to be so frustrating. More so than the team wipes is just the fact that every time, because of the team wipes, even if they didn't get wiped maybe twice, let's say they only took 2 full team wipes instead of 4. Let's say that was the case. That plus the fact that as soon as you put up a ward, within 30 seconds it's gone and there's nothing you can do about it. That's really more of a morale crusher than anything, because it prevents any chance of getting out of this turtle situation. I mean, the only reason Geo's pushing up as far as he is because he's got wards. They don't have any wards bottom again. Wards are a limited resource. And Cannonballers opting to just go ahead and play it safe here and not overextend and not make the same mistake that Mahtila did. Fantastic early game. Great job. Great rotations. Good job. Just great ganks all around. But overextending their welcome cost them big, and Cannonballers don't seem to want to make that mistake. Morpheus grabbing the Ancients real fast. Back up in about 20. An epic fail rotating around. Oh, we do see him in the jungle. They are ready to strike. He's going for Sandru's caught out alone. He's going to get the purification off. But Morpheus is here. Didn't have time for a missile, but he does get the call down in. Going to miss the second one, but here comes Freezing Field on Morpheus, who now has a quick BKB, but does not survive. There's the kinetic field, but do we get the static field up? Nope, not this time. And there is the static field after the fact, but they're able to get out of range, but not before losing half their team. Tombstone down, but it's too late. It's too little too late. Sand on the run. This might be the 5th team wipe in a row for Cannonballers. Woo! Saving grace is that Sand got out. Technically, that was only 4 4/5. Jesus Christ. Cannonballers are just out of sight right now. More dewarding. Moonstone done. BKB. You only got 600, 700 gold to go. Less than that now. Now Injustice content to just sit back and let everybody else do stuff. Now he's got one more. He's got a Force Staff that's going to be built really soon. That's even one more mode of escape. Bring in your bait. Kinetic field, static field. Send your buddy. Get your buddy out of there. And now middle, it's getting sieged. We're starting on the racks. 39 minutes in. Our first rack siege, and it's going down almost without a fight. Not much they can do. Oh, their whole team is almost up though. Ogi is almost here too. This could get turned right around with the high ground defense, but Cannonballers are not having any of that. They're not going to let him get that. Now Shadow Blade, Mask of Madness, Wards, and Force Staff all done. Just racking in the items here. So Roche is back up too. It was good timing. Must have just come up a minute or two ago. And they see him. Dalrun's going to immediately turn around after this wave and go get him. And conveniently has the items to go ahead and do that. BKB's done, it just needs to be delivered. Epic fail cleaning up the top. This is their last chance. This is Matilda's last chance right here to turn this around. If they can't do it here, they probably won't be able to do it. Morpheus going in for head first. BKB on. No, BKB's up, but not. He pops it, but not before taking 4.5 of his health. Habs popping the freezing field and taking out 2. Kinetic and static field following up, taking out 3. And they're down to just 1 left. Tahura's popping the death ward. Last stand, trading shots with Injustice. No, he just wants to try and at least get out. No, he gets a glimpse into the kinetic field. Team wipe number 5. And 4/5 for Cannonballers. This has got to be game over. What an amazing comeback this has been. Jesus Christ, the swing is about. We're looking at about a 40k swing, 40k gold swing. Oh my god! And this has all been in the last 15-20 minutes. I'd say 20 minutes roughly. Let's see that more precisely. Yeah, yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, right there. I called that one. And that should be GG right there. I mean, come on. Moonstone, Aegis. I mean, okay. The Aegis did go down, and they did take out Cannonballs. I'm not sure how, but they did get him. At least it wasn't a clean wipe. Nicely, amazing comeback by Cannonballers here. They could just go straight for it. They're popping the money towers first, but that is giving Matilda some time here. Not much they can do. They're so far behind now, but that does. Cannonballers are not taking any chances. None at all. Okay, drum now done. AC just needs 15 gold. He's got it now. What else did we get? We got Solar Crest. We got Daedalus on the Drowsy. BKB is delivered. Could go into a Satanic now. No probs. Blink Dagger. Let's add. Oh yeah, Sand just had that for a while. There's been literally almost no item change whatsoever because they've just been completely getting team wiped. And Geo still trying to build that pipe. A little bit late on that one though. And a DD rune for. Yeah, let's go. Let's make this even worse. Dalrun's a little far out for that one. They can give it to Flagini though. Oh, Injustice. It's that base. At least this gives me more time to call the hits before they actually kill him. Shit's gonna die so fast if either Flagini or Dalrun has double damage right now. Kind of like the same situation earlier with Lina in the mid rotating around. They die before I can even call it unless my camera's glued to them. You have to excuse me, my allergies are also kicking in right now. Kicking my ass. Oh, we got a missile lock on Pabs over here. Follow the missile, boys. He's going to try and buy himself some time to the frostbite. Freezing field will not work this time. Not while getting stun locked. Not going to happen this time. Is he going to get... Oh, jeez. I'm like, don't get out now. Don't let him get away now. But they're going to go ahead and say, okay, all right, we'll trade one for the game. Here we go. Are they going to make it back in time? Do they have scrolls? Not quite. Not all of them. 2 are coming back. 3 are coming back. 1 tier 4 down. Second one going down. BKB pop for insurance. Everybody's back, but it's not in time. Tombstone popped. Here we go with the kinetic static. Is it going to be a 6th combo? No, not quite. The kinetic field will expire, but the Aegis is now exposed. Missile lock on Dalrin. Not sure if they want to be going that far. BKB is down. Zombies and everything chasing like crazy here. Call down is going to completely miss. They're still fast on the run with nothing stopping them. Dalrin is getting Yules. He's going to get comboed. Nope, is this going to be the static field? This is what we're waiting for. Not quite. Dalrin taking tons of magic damage. Blinks out in time. Morpheus dives in with the BKB pop, and now Epic fails in the middle of him. Cannot nether strike. He's getting stun locked. Now there it is, the static field. Taking out Morpheus, but yeah, MAHTILA's actually getting the better end of this. They're still on the run. Now Injustice is caught. Nothing he can do. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let him go. Nice. Amazing persistence by MAHTILA, not giving up after 5 consecutive, almost 5 and 4/5 team wipes. They turn it around at the throne and push him away. This game is not fucking over. Woo boy. So they trade 1 for 2, I think. No, I think he got out. Epic Fail did get out, so it's 1 for 1. But it did cost him their... Yeah, it did cost him their carry there. BKB down to 7 seconds. Dalrin's about 9. Uhura working on his BKB just so he can keep his death ward up. He's had a pretty good run of it early on, but now he's getting stun locked like crazy. What else can we add to the armory here? Lajni now working on we got the Silver Edge to take out. There's not a whole lot of passives to worry about here. It's all abilities. In fact, there's only, now that I think about it, there's only 2 passives on their whole team, the Degen Aura, and it'll make it easier to kill. It'll make it a little bit easier to kill. It'll take out the offensive ability of Oki, but if you haven't taken him out in 5 seconds before that's gone, it doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. Epic immediately canceling his charge. Turtle action. They still have 2 racks. It's not something to forget about. I mean, they still have a good chance here. It's just they have to... I mean, the Cannonballs literally have to make a couple of mistakes that MAHTILA were doing initially, and they might do it here. Is charging in on Epic Fail, charging in alone, way far away from his reinforcements. He does not have a scroll or any means of escape, and this is going to cost him. Charge has 4 seconds to go. Can we get a missile lock? It's nope, not going to matter. No missile lock. He's going to get away. Wow. Just in time. The speed kicks in.
This should make my life easier.
Still looking pretty grim. We're looking at a 40k lead, which was originally almost 10k behind for Cannonball. Has an almost 50,000 gold swing in the last 25 minutes. Meanwhile, oh no, they're 3-man pushing bottom. That's not the way to go. Gotta get overextending a little bit. Death Ward's gonna start pounding Pabs. Needs to get out of there. Shadow Blade popped. Dalrin's here though. Reinforcements are here. Not before he gets Yule's combo though. Can we get the static field up in time? That's the big question. Geo immediately getting just 3-shotted by Dalrin. Morpheus diving in with the rocket barrage. It's sort of scattered all over the place though. BKB pops. Static field hits, but no kinetic to back it up. And here comes Epic Fail cleaning house. Just, oh man, that's like the 6.5 team wipe right there. Goodbye. Just sent him straight into the woods, literally. Amazing comeback by Cannonballs here. That's got to be GG. They can't do that. There cannot be an entire teams with the buybacks here. There is one, and it's on Sanj. Oh boy, that's it. That's game right there. So amazing, amazing comeback by Cannonballs. It all started with keeping it together, keeping the wards up, and finding the right moments to pick off people that were overextending alone. Amazing comeback by Cannonballs. I was really thinking MAHTILA was just going to start snowballing out of control, but just amazing comeback. That was so much fun to call. All right, I got like 3 more matches or something like that. I'm gonna have a co-caster come in a little bit later. I believe Mr. Meeseeks might be helping me out later tonight. He was supposed to be helping on this one, but I think we both got into the match a little late. So we'll see you on the next one, guys.